President Donald Trump's approach to South Africa, particularly his support for white South Africans claiming persecution, has taken shape through a complex mix of political influences, cultural narratives, and ideological alignment. What began as fringe concerns promoted by conservative media and online activists gradually entered the White House's policy orbit, fueled by stories, often unverified or exaggerated, about land seizures and violence against white farmers in South Africa. The Trump administration began signaling concern and eventually action. Trump's tweets and public statements on the matter echoed the language of right-wing commentators, suggesting that the South African government was targeting white landowners based on race. This narrative, widely disputed by international observers and the South African government, became a talking point among the president's supporters and certain segments of U.S. media. In a dramatic policy shift, the administration granted refugee status to dozens of white South Africans, a move that stunned immigration advocates, given Trump's overall restrictions on asylum and refugee admissions. Critics saw it as deeply ideological, offering protections to a politically sympathetic group while turning away others fleeing war and persecution. Behind the scenes, officials say Trump's stance was shaped not only by media narratives, but also by political allies who framed the issue as a test of Western values and property rights. This wasn't just about South Africa, one former advisor noted. It was about a broader message, who we see as victims and what kind of society we support. The embrace of white South Africans became a symbolic gesture, one that aligned with Trump's populist messaging on race nationalism and globalism. It also reflected a foreign policy increasingly driven by domestic political calculation. As historians and analysts unpack the long-term effects of this approach, one thing is clear. The Trump administration's posture toward South Africa was never just about geopolitics. It was a carefully chosen narrative, and one that resonated deeply with a specific vision of American identity and power.